Why, hello there, guys, and welcome to another chilling and thrilling edition of Man Up. Today we're going to do a little bit of a question and answer period. I went to Facebook to ask you guys your questions, and some people were reluctant to ask, and some people asked away with super inappropriate questions. But just to prove that I'm here to please, I will answer every single question that was asked, regardless of how disgusting some of them are. What does just the tip mean? That's a good question. Just the tip originates from a way to coerce a lover into intercourse by saying, it's just gonna be the tip. We're not gonna go all the way, just the end of my penis will enter you. So that's what just the tip is. Thanks for asking. Oh my god, what highlighter do you use? That's a good question. I've shown it to you guys before. It's the Mineral MAC Skin Finish. It's a baked, aluminizing skin finish product. Basically, yeah, it's just really finely milled. It shows up really bright. It's not very metallic. It's kind of pearlescent, which is nice. Not that expensive either. I am looking into the market to kind of see more drugstore sort of products that kind of do the same thing, because this is a little bit more pricey, so looking for something for everyone. How do you get rid of under eye bags? I kind of touched on it before. The best way to kind of tackle an under eye bag is with a salmon or light pink tinged concealer. Basically, anyone who's taken visual art or understands the color wheel knows that the best way to eliminate one color is to use its complementary color. So, for example, when you're trying to get rid of red tinges on your skin, using a green or olive toned concealer can eliminate the redness. And the same way, when you're trying to get rid of blue or purple tinges on your skin, the best way to eliminate it is with orange, salmon, pink-like tones. This one here by MAC, I don't know if you can see the color. It's got a bit of like an orangey tinge to it, whereas this one here has more of like a yellowy olive green tinge to it. So it really depends on what you're using them for. So you would use the kind of yellowy tint for blemishes and then the kind of orangey tint for under the eye. The number one thing that you have to make sure, especially when you're getting older and you're not as young and as fresh as you used to be, is making sure you're really using a highly moisturizing product under your eye, or else it'll settle into your fine lines and just exaggerate them and make you look even older than you probably are. Anal bleaching. So, anal bleaching is when someone is unhappy with the color of their rectal area and wants to brighten it up with a little bleach. So, it's pretty self-explanatory. So, the hole is lighter and brighter, and the process is usually pretty painful. And, yeah, thanks for asking. What's the benefits of black or brown mascara? So that's a good question. It really depends on what you're looking for. Women can often pull off black mascara. It's not really a big deal. Brown is more natural looking, especially if you're a brunette, or even if you're a blonde, brown tends to be less harsh. But for men, mascara reads really loud, so it's really nice. It's really important to either use a brown mascara or a clear mascara. So basically I use this one here. It's kind of an iconic mascara. Anyone who's ever been in the drugstore knows this mascara. And basically just what I do is I apply it to the outside corners of my eyes, and that's pretty much it. And that just kind of helps to widen out my eyes. What if you were forced at gunpoint to make love to a woman? First off, how romantic. That's what I'm always looking for in a romantic encounter. A gun in my back. There's nothing more arousing. Nothing gets my heart beating and my blood pumping to my penis faster than a gun to my head. I often get girl crushes, but it's more like they're just really interesting to me. I just really am enamored with them. I think that they are just fascinating subjects. I'm never really, I wouldn't say like sexually wanting to have sex with someone, Usually when I am attracted to a girl in that way, which is almost never, it's usually the ones that tend to look like porn stars. So like big, massive boobs, like bleached hair, like don't even really look like people anymore, just look like sex objects. And I think that's probably why, because I'm not really looking at them as women anymore, I'm looking at them as playthings. So, I mean, don't know if that's the right answer, but there you have it. The next question, does sunscreen still work when you put a little makeup over it, or do you have to get some kind of concealer with SPF? Well, there's a really good answer to this question. Sunscreen on the surface of your skin before you apply makeup, it's kind of greasy and oily and can kind of cause your foundation or your powder or whatever you're using to kind of slip and slide all over the surface of your skin. So what I would really suggest is using either a SPF moisturizer. So when you're finished cleaning your face and doing your face routine, using an SPF plus moisturizer, letting it set, and then doing your makeup routine. The moisturizers already have the SPF built into them, so they're not quite as heavy as traditional sunscreens. The second good option for that one is a primer plus SPF. And that I would think is your best option because it's a product made specifically to prep your face for makeup that incorporates SPF. The people who are making the product are aware that makeup will be going on after the primer, so they will put the SPF in the product in a way that makes it maximally effective to then apply makeup on top of it. So basically finding an SPF plus primer would be your best situation. I got a couple questions about acne and acne care and how to treat blemishes and those sorts of things. That's something that I think is a whole video sort of situation. I can't really give you a quick fix for blemishes. The long and short of it is basically it's a combination of naturally produced oils on the surface of your skin that is either high or low depending on your genetics, mixing with dead skin cells on the surface of your skin, creating a plug in your pores that trap bacteria that are naturally occurring in the environment inside of your pore. And that's basically what a pimple is. So you have to basically find products that help to eliminate dead skin on the surface of your face, helps to eliminate excess oil, and helps to antibacterialize the surface of your skin. So if you can do all of those things, that will help. But then there's a ton of other things like how you're applying your makeup, what kind of makeup you're using. Are you applying your product harshly or are you applying it softly? There's a ton of things, and it even goes back to diet and exercise. So it's its own video all on its own, but stay tuned. I think it's a good idea. I also got asked how I do my hair, and that's also probably another whole tutorial on its own. But basically, I wash my hair. I never condition my hair. I have naturally moisturous hair. It doesn't really need any moisture outside of what it naturally produces. Then basically what I do is I use a firm hold mousse, and then I round comb blow dry it. So basically I have a nozzle tip at the end of my blow dryer. I round comb and then blow it out and do my whole head. And then I just kind of use like a molding paste to kind of mold it into place, and then I spray the fuck out of it. Because girl, my hair is a statue. If it moves, it ain't done right. So let me know if you want to see like a full in-depth tutorial though. Well, that's all the questions I got today. I hope I answered all your questions, some of them more interesting than others. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Also, feel free to leave questions in the bottom, in the little area where comments usually tend to go. Put something down there. I might make this like a bi-weekly sort of thing, depending on if you guys like it or not. Yeah, well, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Talk to you later, bros and hoes.